Yahweh is a watchman between us, because Laban is considered the father of the Syrians. 53, make the God of Abraham, the God of Nahor, judge between us. And so Jacob swore, and they sacrificed there, and they named this place Mahanaim, which means God's camp. Or that was the next place, I guess, that they met some angels. Some more things about shrines and place names and so on. I'm getting tired here quickly. But fine, let's just do this. There's a lot here. Let's just do this meeting with Esau and go home. Once again, who's the nice guy? Esau is actually a nice fella. And Jacob is tricky all the time. So in fact, the Jews aren't making their ancestors out to be some kind of marvelous people. And Jacob thinks that Esau is going to be really angry still years later. So he divides his group into two groups, and they cross the river Jordan in two companies, line 11 of chapter 32. So that if one group doesn't get through, the other group can get through. And he got some gifts ready to give to Esau if he could pacify him. And he gives them to the one group. Says, give this to him if you meet him, and so on. In the meantime, before they do go over Jordan, Jacob is alone, and at this point, for some reason, line 26 of 32, he wrestles with an angel, and the angel touches him on the hip socket and dislocates it. And they're wrestling. This is like a Greek story about how the dawn is. Let go of me, the day is breaking. You're stopping the dawn from rising, it looks like. You must bless me or I won't let you go. Okay, what's your name? Jacob. Okay, you shall no longer be called Jacob, you're going to be called Israel, because you have been strong against God, and you shall prevail against men. So it's portrayed that he wrestled with God there. And I'm going to name this place another place name story. You see, Penuel, line 31. Because I saw God face to face, and Penuel means facing God. Or Pen is the face of God. So he names this place Penuel, or Peniel. And he limps because of the wrestling match he had. This is an incredible story. Totally not monotheistic, I don't think. But in any case, it gets into the tradition. Another place name story, this one Peniel. And Jacob gets a name change, Israel. Well, I'll tell you, I don't think that's why he's called Israel. Because he wrestled with God. El is God. Isra means to rule. So actually, you could say Yisrael, God rules, the people where God is king. But for some reason, this story got into it that there's another version of the verb that has to do with wrestle against. And so they interpret the name to be the man who wrestled against God. I don't think that's what the name meant. I think that Israel means the people God rules. Yisra means to rule. God is El, God rules, and I think that this storyteller made up some hocus pocus here, but that's what most people think because they take these stories very seriously. To sum up finally, he does meet Esau, and instead of being angry, line 4, Esau ran to meet him, took him in his arms, and wept. You see, that's the way brothers really are and should be. And Esau is shown to be magnanimous, good, decent, and Jacob's the one who's fearing for nothing. And they meet, and he says, "Look, what's the meaning of all this? To win your Lord's favor." Line 9. He replied, "Look, brother, I don't need any favor. I have plenty. Keep what's yours. If I have found favor with you," Jacob says, "accept some gift." And finally Esau accepted, but you see, Esau is terribly generous. He just was angry when he's young. He's not angry anymore. And he greets him warmly and lovingly. Again, Esau's portrayed well, Ishmael's portrayed well. The Jews are not portraying outsiders any worse than themselves, but sometimes better. Okay, kiddos, that's good enough for this.